Salute to everybody. This is TSK, and I am my own. So I appreciate everybody. I apologize about the further or the previous mishaps. I don't know what happened there, but we're back. So we're doing the mid-season recap right now. We trying to see what's going on. Real talk. It's been spicy. We lost a close one yesterday. It was very, very tough. Very, very tough. I'm very, very disappointed in what happened. But we're going to get into that. I just want to salute to all my brothers out there. Like, share, subscribe. I'm going to send a link out in a minute. But we're going to start with my quick thoughts. And I think to get it started, I'll talk about yesterday's game. And this is the Smoking Nick, so let me handle this accordingly. Salute. And yesterday's game was a tough game. I'm not going to lie. We was coasting. We had it in the bag. We was doing our thing. And we blew it. If you ask me, we blew it. And I don't really like to make 1,000 excuses. We just didn't finish, man. The mentality needs to be a lot better, from a lot of players, They got to know that this boy is hot. We gotta focus on him, and because Bogdan went crazy on us. Yeah, like 17 in that third quarter or something like that. And I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. Who's doing this thing? Doing this thing. But as far as like a mid-season recap, I'm not gonna sum it up. I'm gonna drag it out. I felt like Julius played good defense on Giannis. He only had 22. And I could pull the stats up on my phone. So, because, people like when you specify and you be specific. Real talk. But I thought it was a great competitive game. Did we lose it? Yes. Did I like the outcome? No. But you got to get battle scars before you become battle tested, Real talk. It's tough. It's really tough. I'm about to put the link in the chat in a minute. And I was very disappointed in those Jrue Holiday plays. Him not doing nothing all game. And in the last 3 minutes, damn near taking over the game. I was peeved. I was definitely peeved. Real talk. But solid game from certain players. The usual suspects. Real talk. But people like iHeart missing 3 layups under the basket, not dribbling down, putting your shoulder in nobody, not at least once. It's disgusting, man, to be honest. And I'm not going to give Obi a pass, but he was looking soft out there too, I'm not going to give him a pass, but we're going to talk about Obi a little later. I just feel like we got to stop losing these games that we should clearly win. I don't want to blame the refs because it definitely be feeling like the refs be going for these other teams and working in conjunction with what they got going on instead of facilitating the game as a whole. I don't feel like they should go for us or them, but When they could really just be like, oh, it's objectivity, and then just be objective for one team, and while they not being objective for yours, and they just calling a whole bunch of bullshit that ain't even fouls and stuff like that. So it's tough. It's very, very tough. We're gonna get into our likes, but this is just my Knicks quick thoughts, real quick. Where I'm just like, at this point, I just want to keep seeing us strive and push ahead and do our thing and go forward and really solidify the identity that we already have, right? We strong defensively. We got two solid players that we know gonna show up almost every single night. We need more from the others. You know what I mean? We got two and I'm not no disrespect to anybody. I'm just saying we got two solidified dudes that's just gonna show up every single night. And others need to understand that and do anything possible because if we go and we get into where it's trade time. So now we at the midseason, 41 games going on 42 tomorrow. We got to start talking trades, man. It's almost February. We damn near halfway through January. It's the 10th. Life come at you fast. It'd be like that. So it's almost time to start talking about trades, man. So now we got to realistically say, who do we want to keep? Who do we want to go? I'm talking about not, how do I frame this? Got to think about it. I really do got to think about it. I'm saying, how do we benefit what we got going on at this particular moment, right? Like, because I feel like we just need one more shooter. Everybody's been saying it. We need one more 3-and-D guy, and we maybe could do something. And I feel like we just have these moments where they just want to fuzz things up and just do things that's out of character of their character. And I get it. Those biggest moments, you're going against the best of the best at that moment, and tensions get high. Those glands start coming out. You start sweating and stuff like that. It'd be real. So I'm just saying that one more piece. I don't think it needs to be a major piece. It just needs to be somebody that good at what they do and they do it consistently. Who that player is, I'm gonna leave that on the cliffhanger. I don't know who that player. I don't know who that player is. I don't know who that player is. But I will say this. I hope if Leon Rose and them take a shot, they really take a shot, man. And they get rid of the people that we haven't been using or we don't plan to use. You feel me? That's what I'll say about that. But Jalen Brunson went crazy. What he dropped? 40? He was looking crispy. But I'm not gonna lie. They need one more player because him and Randall ain't ready quite yet, man. They still cooking in the pot. They like a stew, right? When you cook in the stew, right? Excuse me. When you cook in the stew, you get up early, right? You might have to work at like 7 in the morning. So you may get up at like 5. So you can prepare the stew, put it in the pot, add the broth with the water, seasoning, spices, the type of thing we on, right? Then you turn it and you put it on low in the crock pot. and then you let it cook, and then you go to work. So by the time you come home, you have a delicious meal. And that's what I think we doing with Jalen. And, they only play with each other for 41 games. We got to take it easy. We got to take a break on these guys. We got to let these dudes marinate, saute, cook, simmer, you know? And then ultimately and eventually, we will meet or reach the mountaintop. Facts! Don't play with me. Drop a bomb on that. That was tough. Know what I mean? I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. We want it now, like a hot pocket, or or a Pop Tart, or a toasted strudel. Sometimes you gotta let things cook, let them marinate. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, and as I think about it and I dwell on it, because I'm stretching it, I'm not gonna sit here and say certain dudes I don't want gone. Like I heart soft. You feel me? I thought he came here to stretch the floor, and he ain't been doing that. That's all I heard. I ain't gonna. You feel me? But all I heard is he was gonna stretch the floor. His IQ was immense, and I ain't been seeing it when things been hitting the fan and getting crazy. I ain't been seeing it. I ain't gonna lie. Obi, I like Obi. He flashy, but the defense and the rebounds, it's a problem. You can't be a power forward and don't defend and don't rebound. That's a problem. That's definitely a problem. Who else? Well, Cam at this point, because he ain't been playing. Can't. I'm not mad at him. Does he have some skill sets that I like and I love? He did. Yeah, they showed me a little flash, but a little clumsy defensively. Always ball watching and stuff like that. Everybody got pros and cons to their game. Feel me? Everybody do something that you don't like. Whether you choose to dwell on it, that's another thing. Who else? Fournier been trying, but nah, he don't look like he got his heart in it this year. He gotta go. He's definitely a gotta go, or he got to sayonara. Real talk, he gotta go. I ain't gonna lie, for real. I would trade him, Cam, and if we're gonna get somebody real, Obi could go too with them. And we probably could get somebody semi decent. Tell me what y'all think, man. Put it in the chat. What y'all think about that, man? So let's get somebody semi decent for Obi, Fournier, and Cam. What's that looking like? Real talk. Give me 30 seconds. I'm about to drop the lizard. Shit crazy. And I got another question off basketball. Do y'all think Ryan Garcia is gonna take that fight from Tank Davis? They scheduled a fight. I think April 17th. I want to know. I'm interested. Real talk, because I don't think he gonna take that fight. I think he gonna sign the contract and then say he injured. You know how they do, and that's a real question. I drop that link. There we go. I got it. Hit that mug. Y'all already know. Got to go talk. I got a couple topics I want to get into. There we go. Bam. There we go. Link is in both chats. So if you want to join, express your thoughts on this midway point of this Knicks season, you're more than welcome to join. You know, keep it respectful, but we're going to talk about it. Real talk. I got a couple topics I wanted to get into. Let me see. Here we go. I want to know. We're going to start with this one. Mid-season MVP of the team. Who may that be? We could probably look up some numbers and stuff like that right now. Look, I'll do it like this. Do it like this. Look at some stats and we'll figure out who's our mid-season MVP of the team, not of the league. We could talk about that if other people want to later, but oh, there we go, right there, bang. I know. Motherfucker gonna give you the whole lineage, which is tight. Hopefully this joint is up to date. Real talk. Hopefully this joint is up to date. Hold on, no, I could change this. Check it out. Check it out. Let's see what's tripping. There we go. Got it. Got all these pop-ups and all this stuff, man. All right, here we go. 41 games played. 30, look, and every game played too, and every game started. Let's keep it real, man. Let's drop a bomb for Julius Randle right now, man. Keep it real, man. 35.3 minutes a game, 8.1 field goals made a game, 17.9 field goals attempted a game, shooting 45% from the field, making 2.7 threes, shooting about 34% from three, making about 5.5 twos, shooting about 10, 54%. Effective field goal percentage is 53%, making 5 out of 7 free throws a game, so 75%. 8 rebounds, 8 defensive rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, while 3.8, so 4 assists, about 0.8 of a steal, 0.3 of a block, 2.6 turnovers, 3.1, whatever PF stands for. And he's averaging 24 points a game, 24.4. So, you feel me? He's definitely in the running. And they got RJ Barrett, number 2, he's played 35 games, averaging 34.1 minutes, 6.9 field goals made, 16.1 field goals attempted, 42% from the field, 1.8 threes, 5 attempted, 33% from the field from three, 5 3-pointers made, 2-pointers, 10.8 2-pointers attempted, about 50%, 52 effective field goals. Y'all get the drill. Y'all see it with your eyes, right? Then we got Brunson. 38 games played, 38 games started, 33 minutes a game, about 7.8 field goals made. So, and then he's taking about 16.6 field goals, shooting about 46%. I like that, 46%. And he's shooting a good 3-point percentage, almost 40%. So 38%. Then we got the 6 2-pointers taking about 12. So this is very calculated. These dudes know exactly what their numbers are, and you could tell you know what I mean? And he's shooting 61% from the 2-point line. And or the field, 2-point field, because it's not the 2-point line. His effective field goal percentage is 57%. I like that. 79 from free throw, about 3 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 21.6 a game. I want y'all to tell me who y'all think is the midseason MVP. Is it RJ? Is it Randall? Is it Brunson? That's a fact. Y'all already know who I got. Randall. Facts. Randall. It's too easy for me. Averaging almost 25. And I feel like he could do more. Yeah. Can he do more? Yeah. I require more. I need more. I need more. For sure. But y'all let me know what y'all think. But also, I want to get into, should we appreciate the fact that we haven't had RJ? Obi was injured for a little while. Certain things, even Brunson was injured. Should we appreciate that we do have the record that we do have? Even though, we've been a little up and down, even though we're above 500. I agree with you, Kenny Payne. I got to go with Randall too. But should we appreciate the fact that we've been doing well? Like, I think so many people try to focus on the negative of what's going on in the situation, and sometimes you got to tell yourself like, would you prefer if we was losing every game? I wouldn't want to watch if I was losing every game. There would be no reason for me to watch. And I'm a Knicks fan, and I love the Knicks, but I'm not about to. I'm not about to put that on my body. I ain't. I'm not. I'm good. You feel me? I want to watch competitive basketball. And I don't mind if we lose here and there, but I want to see us win. I mean, if it's being a mid team, like people like to say, and not getting the top guy that's gonna put you over the hump, then I apologize for wanting to, you know what I mean? For wanting to actually see competitive basketball for my city, the city team that I root for and I rep. Like, do I want to win a championship? Of fucking course, I want to win a championship. I would fucking go crazy if the Knicks win a championship. But it starts with being competitive first. Like, we don't just go from getting a young boy and then just winning the championship. That's not how it works. I ain't never seen it happen. And sometimes people make you think that's what they think is going to happen. You're just going to get some young boy, and then instantly you're going to. No, it don't happen like that. It don't happen like that at all. It take a long time of hard work and learning how to win and learning what the league you in and learning if your body can handle that pounding and learning how to, harness and take care of yourself so you ready for when it's time to be ready. You know what I mean? Real talk. I'm just saying, man. Like, I take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. You're gonna be doing your thing. For real. And we on the upside right now. We got a nice little young core, you know, on the upside or the downside of 30, you know, but still got Randall Brunson, RJ. Look, man, we just need one more shooter that's gonna shoot consistently and make those things. And we'll make some noise. We might not win a chip, not right away, but like competitiveness is what I want to see. Ultimately, 100%. 100%. My neighbor's going crazy downstairs. So what was we? Yeah. How many tradable pieces do we have? That's a good one. No. Yeah, we was talking about acknowledging the team. I think the team should be acknowledged as well. Yeah, for sure. And I'm gonna just double back and say what I said previously. Like, yeah, I think they should be acknowledged for sticking together and not falling apart like last year when people was getting sick and stuff like that was happening, and we just fell apart. Like 5 games, you're gonna lose some here and there, but I like how we looking, man. I like Brunson and I like Randall, and RJ is 50-50 with me until he shows me he can consistently step up when we need him most. Like if you see two dudes doing what they've been doing the past couple games without him, and you ain't stepping up, like we need more. We need more, 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 for sure. Real talk. Fuck. Do I have any grievances? I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't disappointed in. No, I'm not gonna lie. In the last couple minutes of a game, I don't know what it is about this team as a whole. It just seems like everybody gets into fucking like flight mode, like. And if I have any grievance, it would be that I would tell this team to focus on like not only having plays for in those late game situations, but also but also stay focused, stay out your emotions, and just do what's best for the team. Feel what I'm saying? Like it, it's crazy. Like the meltdowns as a team, as a whole. It's like y'all was just killing this team. Now you can't hit a shot when it's time to end the game. Y'all know how you're supposed to end the game. Continue hitting shots. Come on. It's annoying. It's annoying, bro. I can't lie. I feel like I won't say it's intentional, and I know these dudes is trying their hardest because their lives and their jobs and shit is on the line. But man, watching your team lose a 17-point lead in like 3 minutes, it's very, 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 very tough. Very tough. I don't really like it. I'm pretty sure nobody in Knicks world or Knicks family like it at all either. It's depressing, losing games that you should have won because you could talk that BS, you know, and we getting close to having that gratitude, but we ain't there yet. You know what I mean? It's tight for real. But I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna hit y'all with my mid-season predictions. What are we gonna do for the next 41 games? How many games can we win? Ugh, that's tough, right? What's our record right now? 22-19, 41 games played, 41 games left. So if we go 22-19 again, that'll be 44. 38, 44, 38. Uh, man, out of the next 40 games, how can if we could go, we're not gonna go 30-10. We too up and down, and people injured and hurt, and 30-10. That's a lot to ask. That's a lot to ask. I'm gonna say we could probably go. We could probably win like 24 out of the next 41. If we could win like 24 and lose like 13 games, then we on track. You feel me? We could get like a 44, 45 game record. I'd respect it. Probably 40. Because if we win 24, that would be 46 games. So, and I think that's realistic. I think that's honestly realistic for sure. What's up, Delano Steele? How you doing? Everyone's favorite show. You already know, DSJ. I don't be tripping. But I was just talking about my mid-season prediction, and if what do you predict? What do you see happening for the next 41 games? I said maybe we could win 24 games if we play it right. You feel me? RJ come back. I think he motivated. So Plano still says, just hope the team evens out. Wouldn't mind splitting the games. Well, 24, I mean 22-22. That's 44 games. So that's and that would have us with like 38 losses. So that's not bad. You know what I mean? It's not bad. I wouldn't be mad. 21-20 would be fine. Nah, I don't agree with that, my G. I'm gonna drop a bomb for you. Hit me up and coming through. I do not agree with that, man. We gotta go like 24 and like 18 or something like that. You feel me? We have to. Especially if we want to not be in the play-in, one, right? Two, if we want to actually play a team we could beat, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. You meant in wins. I want like at least more than we at the mid-season today, right? Tomorrow starts the second half of the season, and that's where we at. I think we gotta win more than we gotta win more than 22 in the second half of the season, man. All right, 20. Can we agree to 23? 23? Or 2, 3. 23? I'm taking. I want us to win at least 24. I'm not gonna lie. What's up with you,
You,
man? Let me drop another bomb for your head, man. What's poppin'? How you doing tonight?
what up? Yeah. So yeah, my thing is that I've been very vocal about this. I just want incremental success to build on. So last year we won about 39 games, right? Okay, this year
30,
we're already at
30, 37, 37 to be specific.
okay, right, 37 games. Okay, so this season, like I said, I didn't want to put a number on it. I just wanted to see incremental levels of success and development going on. So I don't want to put it like I really don't want to put a number on the wins. I just want to be better than 37. I don't want to be in the same stagnated. Oh well, we did the same thing we did last year because last year we didn't see, you know what I'm saying, success that we wanted to see.
But if we chopping it down like, excuse me, excuse me, if we chopping it down like football, right?
Yeah,
We in the second half of the season starting tomorrow, and I'm just trying to see like, can we, if we dividing it, right? First
yeah.
half of the season, we won 22 games. We lost 19. We 3 games above 500. If we could win, uh, 24 games and lose
Even if we win
17
20,
games,
even
you
if
know
we
what I
win
mean?
22, yeah, even if
Like
we match it to just win 22, like I'll
that,
be all
yeah.
right with
If
that.
we win 22, that's ideal, right?
Yeah,
That's ideal.
yeah.
That's ideal. You starting at ideal, but my expectation should be above ideal. You know what I mean?
Not with a team that missed the playoffs completely last year. Like I don't want to be that guy that.
Hold on, we barely missed it. You know what I
Right.
mean? We were scratching the surface. We definitely missed it, but to jump out the window because you missed it after making it is just. I don't think that's like. I think that's far fetched for real. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, like I said, I just want to see incremental improvement because I mean, at the end of the day, like I think our starters are basically the most consistent thing that we got. You know what I'm saying? Like we know what we're going to get from our starting unit. The bench, on the other hand, takes a
Yeah,
step back because of the fact that Miles McBride is still developing,
yeah.
right? IQ has developed incrementally. So again, there's still like levels to his success, you know what I'm saying, in terms of individually that we want to see. Just more consistency and stuff like that. We still want to shake up the roster because now we're still looking at making trades to get rid of Reddish and Fournier and all that stuff. So let's say we pull those trades off. You still have to worry about who you bring in gelling with the team on a fast track. So there are going to be games where something as simple as just missing the right read or something like that, or not getting a ball in your spot. You know what I'm saying? Them not
Mm-hmm.
knowing, you know what I'm saying, where you like your passes immediately. So, you know what I'm saying? Those type of things can cost you a game. And I'm already anticipating those type of situations.
They cost us games all the time, fam. They cost us game
Yeah,
the non-boxing out, the lackadaisicalness. It's a bunch of stuff that I see that be pissing me off that I just don't talk about because I try not to be negative all the time, right? So I
right.
just be
So,
like, the same
yeah,
stuff pisses me off, and trust me, I be yelling. You already know what I mean?
yeah,
But I just be like, you know what? Nah, because have we seen improvement? We have, right? A lot of people got injured, and we still been winning through it, right? We had a little, whatever we want to call it, where we lost that 5, but for the most part, we've been here and there, and it seemed. I'm not gonna say the 5 that we lost seemed coordinated, but the refs was definitely not on our side that week, right? I'll say
okay.
that, but I'm not trying to make no excuses. I'm just putting it on the table. But as far
Right.
as all the things that you're talking about, I agree that the small things definitely is the reason why we lose big games because we be having them in our grasp, literally foot on throat, and then still lose. It's like how you still lose that fight when you had that person in that type of position. It don't even make
You
no
had him
sense.
against the ropes. Yeah.
You don't
You
even it
literally had him
don't
against the
you
ropes.
you literally you know what I mean? Had the life in your hand, and you let it get away. You let it get away, and so and I think we still learning. Like I was saying before, that before you hopped on respectfully, that they still learning. Like we in this first half, 41 games in, and it's a mulligan. You know what I mean? They still learning how what they need to do, what spot they should be in, how they need to react and you know what I mean with each
Yeah.
other. You know what I mean? Not in the league, not what I'm saying, with each other. They've never played with each other before until now. So it's still a learning
Right.
process. So, and for some people it come quicker than the other. And I think it's came quick because Brunson is doing his thing, but I feel like at sometimes he needs to realize that you do have help and it's not all on you. You know what I mean? And I feel like Randall needs to be like and needs to be more confident in what he does. You know what I mean? Don't just
Well,
take it because you
I don't
could
think he's
take it.
lacking confidence. I think if anything,
I I think
I think what it
sometimes he
is
be
is
lacking that confidence in the big moments, man. Because
well, I think it's the matchups that, like, for instance, the whole situation yesterday with Giannis, right? Giannis is the for the
but
most
you
part,
you you telling
Giannis is
me
the top power forward in the league. Like,
I
there's
don't mean
no
to I don't mean to cut you off, but I
yeah. Go
got a
ahead.
question for you.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
You telling me a 6'8", 6'9" dude can't shoot a three on a dude that's at least 7 foot? Like you're gonna be scared to shoot every single time? You telling me you can't make no threes because he's a 7 footer, you're a 6'7", 6'8", maybe 6'9", right? You should be
Uh huh.
able to get that off when you normally get that off on anybody else. So it's
Of
the
course.
moments. It's the moments for me, and you kind of notice it if you watch. So like,
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is beyond just beyond the moments. I think it's really like again the matchup because again, and I'm trying to
but
let me
he
be
was
clear about it.
dominating. He was dominating Giannis though. He was that, but besides the beginning, like the defense he was playing on Giannis was just solid
Exactly what I'm. And that's what I'm saying. I think that what it was is that you wanted to make it like Giannis is the guy you want to make a statement on.
for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? And I think that's really what the catalyst was to his slow start. It wasn't that he was tentative to shoot because shit, he let every fucking shot go. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? It's
I don't
that
like
it
that.
was,
I don't like that mentality. But continue.
but that's I think that's what it was. It's that this is the guy that this is the upper level. That's the standard right now in terms of the power forwards in the league. Giannis doesn't have everything. He doesn't do everything better than Randy. Like he's not a better outside scorer than Randy, right? But this is the guy that we look at and say
Salute.
he is the best power forward in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Like there's, you know what I'm saying. You might debate one or two guys, but it's about the position. And as far as him playing the position, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best power forward in the NBA.
We know that.
Mm-hmm.
Now Randall is putting up numbers to again compete with that. But again, in order to get to that upper, again, you got to beat the master. In order to be the man, you got to beat the man. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that was the mentality going forward. So the best way to do it was to try to make a statement. And jacking up all them shots was him trying to make a statement.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It
I
just
agree.
it fell flat considering the fact that again he was missing shots, and even with Giannis doing the same thing, not hitting all his shots. You know what I'm saying? Getting turnovers. What Giannis does is he makes winning plays.
Mm-hmm.
So when you sitting there trapping them, double teaming them, you think, oh, I got him. Here he goes with a crossbody pass to the baseline to an open Connaughton, recognizing that open shooter. Where now Fournier got to scramble to get back to that guy because if I leave him on a one-on-one,
Mm-hmm.
it might be barbecue chicken for, you know what I'm saying, our defender, whether it was Hartenstein, whether it
Mm-hmm.
was Randall, and even when it was Mitch. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yeah.
consider the fact that, Giannis can get it going at any time. So
Yeah.
with that in mind, I think Randall was so focused on trying to make a statement, especially considering he wanted to be looked at as, okay, like that all-star run that I had in 2021 wasn't a fluke. Like I'm really that guy. I'm developing to be that guy. And I think the focus was so much on that you shot everything that came your way, no matter what. And
But he
again, you started off flat. You know what I'm saying? You
but
went one for
but
six
but
from
but he but
three,
he
and
but he but he finished with 25 and 16.
now
Mm-hmm.
again, now here's the argument I always pose with the numbers thing, right?
That's
Everybody
not
likes to
number.
throw them.
That he did that.
Oh,
You want to call it numbers? He did that though.
yeah, but you
That's
know what
not
he didn't
number.
walk out with? The win.
We know that ultimately.
And
Salute
that
everyone,
really
brothers.
like I Giannis could have went 15 like prime example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Giannis and I'm gonna take it back to 2017, our bad season, right?
Right.
Giannis has a great game, right? And I think the biggest moment that came from that game was Mario Hezonja dunking on him, and all he had was 2 points. But all you got out of that whole thing was that moment, and we
Right.
ended up walking out with the win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
In overtime. Yeah.
That sticks with somebody's mind. Like that's on his mind every time he plays. And he said that verbatim, so it's not even like a speculation. He said that dunk is one of the things that has kind of always stayed with him, and where you know what I'm saying every defensive play he's always taking that challenge because that was an impact. And I
Yeah,
feel like Randall was trying to
he
do
got dunked on by a real European.
Mm-hmm.
I know how that feel.
right, and I think Randall was and Randall was trying to make a statement in regards to I want to be that guy. You know what
But
I'm saying? I want to get his
hold on.
accolades.
I get it. I get that, right? And I don't think they're on the same tier. Now, I wouldn't say that, but who won the matchup? Not the game, the matchup. Let's focus on the
Well, yeah, I
matchup.
mean,
I think
yeah,
no, let's not
you would probably
conflate the
say,
two.
yeah, Randall won the matchup, of course. You know what
Randall,
I'm
yeah.
saying? He ended up with more points, more rebounds.
Randall won the matchup. So it's not like he not showing up. It's other factors in the game that like he's focusing on trying to stop him as well, so he might not score as much.
So
So
actually,
other people should be helping as well, don't you think?
mhm.
Of
And let
course,
me
but
and before you reply, I want to get G Money. I want to drop a bomb on his head,
What's
and
going
you
on,
know what I mean. I
everyone?
want to talk about what he talked. I want to hear what he got to say. Salute, salute,
Salute,
salute.
salute, Donalo. Salute, Smoking Nick. Salute,
yo, what
everyone.
up?
What's going
Let
on?
me
Hope you
let
guys are
me
safe. Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you guys are healthy. Hope you guys everything's going fine with you and your family. Salute, everyone in the chat. I mean,
let me drop this bomb on your head, real.
bada bing, bada boom. Nice.
Bam. Continue.
All right. So here's my analysis of the game. The champions, you can say champions die hard down the stretch. The Bucks were down 17 in the third, and then down the stretch they did a better job swinging the ball. Milwaukee did a good job. They did a good job containing the other Knicks down the stretch and let Brunson go off. And also, what I thought the Bucks did well, they shared the ball and they killed us with corner threes. They killed us with corner threes. Allen, Lopez, how they hit the wing threes, top of the key three balls, and they killed us with that. Swing passing, slicing to the hole. Randall did a good job as far as rebounding wise, getting close to the ball, but he took too many jump shots in the first quarter, too many three balls, 8 trifectas. You got to use some mid-range shots and bang in the post. He did that in the second quarter and the third, which I like seeing that, but in the fourth, he kind of wasn't aggressive. Jalen Brunson did all he could. The quick step, the mid-range shot, the floater, the three ball. Jalen Brunson did all he could in that game. But the issue why the Knicks lost that game down the stretch after leading by 17, they didn't develop trust. I felt the trust factor was gone, and I felt the Knicks were playing iso ball, hero ball, and didn't play with this. They didn't play with IQ down the stretch, no pun intended, compared to what they did in the second and third when they built up that lead. And now it's the issue why the Knicks lost the game. And another problem, and no one talks about this. I remember the Knicks were down 199, and then I think the Bucks missed a shot. You gotta grab that rebound because
I agree with that rebound.
grab that rebound because it led
Mm-hmm.
to a Drew Holiday step back, Bobby smack three ball to put his team up by 4, in which the lead the Bucks never really relinquished after that, and that was the issue there. So that's when the Knicks lost the game. Pretty much lack of paying attention to detail. Also the fact that you couldn't step on a team's throat, and also just not sharing the ball, not doing enough cutting to the rim, and that was the problem there.
But what we was actually talking about, and that's your review. Quick thoughts, and I appreciate that. Very solid assessment of what's going on. We always value what you're saying for your money because you're definitely paying attention out here.
Thanks.
What do you think? What do you think about the midseason? Because we was talking about we at the 41 game mark at this particular point, and we got 41 games left. How many games do you think we gonna win? Like, and I said 24. Delano still said 22. 2021, but 22 is his ideal match. And I said I want to win at least 2 more games than that. So I was trying to. What do you think about that?
I say, for me, it's tough because I gotta see what this team looks like at the deadline. But if this team stays the same, I say around like maybe 18, 20 wins around that. That's just my guess, 18 to 20 wins. And if you're 18 to 20 wins, because we're playing some tough opponents this month. I mean, you got Toronto twice, you got Cleveland at home, you got Boston, Brooklyn, even the Lakers are surging right now. Washington, I know Washington's terrible, but you never know what can happen in those games. Atlanta, so we're gonna have some tough matchups coming up in January and February down the stretch of the season. If I have to guess, if the roster stays the same, I say 18 wins to 20 wins to finish the season.
Ooh. We can't even break even, G Money.
No, we can. Of course, the Knicks can break even. Do I think we would? Of course, they can.
Is
That's
we
what
gonna
they can.
break? Oh, all right. Is we gonna break even, G Money?
I mean, it's a possibility. It is a possibility. I still think they might need another piece in there, but it's a possibility. I mean, anything could happen in sports. I mean, not to change the topic. I mean, look at this. The Suns are blowing the Warriors out without starters right
You're
now.
killing
So
my
anything could happen in
soul
sports.
right now, though. But you being so pessimistic about it, fam. Like
I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I also have to
you're
look
not
at the.
trying, but you are being. You feel what I'm saying?
Hold
Like,
on.
you
Wait a
might
minute.
not.
Hold on.
No, no.
That's I don't
Go
think
ahead,
that's
DJ. Go
pessimistic.
ahead. Go ahead.
That's not a
That's
pessimistic outlook. I think
pessimistic.
what it
He
is that
coming
he's
from
trying
a
to temper
he coming from an
expectations.
underlying negative side. That's underlying. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying if he's looking at the fact that okay, the schedule, like the strength of schedule matters, right, for a lot of people, and it depends on the type of matchups we get. Now, again, you don't expect Orlando to come out and win 20 games. You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying? You expect them to, you know, lose more games than win them. So,
Agreed.
I mean, I think that's kind of just the expectation considering what the team makeup is. And again, based off what he's saying, as far as if the team stays as is,
As is, though.
18
And
to
then make
20,
a trade is different.
18 to 20, okay, you know what I'm saying? And again, that's about as good as even maybe a little bit better than last year.
But
Yeah.
hold on.
So I mean, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying?
But
Again, because
Randall and
again,
Brunson already has proven that they could get you 22 wins in a 41 game season already, right?
True.
Now we going into another 41 games. That's like when you said 22, I respected that because that's at least what we should expect.
right.
That's the least. Anything less than that, I'm gonna be very upset.
That would be disrespectful. Yeah.
And you should be, but at that point, then you start looking at okay, who's to blame? Because it can't be just the roster. At this point, now you have to start looking at the front office. Have to start looking at the coaching staff, the head coach specifically. At this point, you have to start looking at the development aspect of things. How are these players faring together? What's the shakeup that needs to happen in order for us to progress going forward? Because even as we make the incremental steps of improvement, this can't be the standard. We have to continue again, as I've always said, those three words: we deserve better.
Agreed.
How are we going to get better if we don't make those incremental improvements throughout the, you know what I'm saying, season and even in the off season going forward? You can't be happy with just being at 44 wins off of, you know, last season's, you know what I'm saying, 30, 37. But we have to find ways to continuously improve and get better. And at this point in time, we're a team that's continuously trying to find ways. And
Right.
we just need some, you know what I'm saying, consistency from that aspect.
I got a question because now y'all here, and I ran through most of these subjects before y'all got here, but I appreciate y'all coming through. 100. I got a segment that I wanted to start called "Air Out Your Grievance." Do you have any grievances? And keep it short and sweet. But we'll start with G Money, and then BSJ. You probably ain't got much time, so
Yeah.
Grievances.
grievances at this point through the mid-season of what you've been watching, because it's the mid-season. You know what I mean? It's the mid-season recap right here.
The only grievance, I guess, that we could do best, really the minutes distribution. That's the only issue I have. Really, the more minutes. I wish Tibbs tried to limit some of the starters' minutes. I'm not saying play your bench a whole lot, but what I'm saying is that you see that your starters get tired, like Randall, Quigley now since RJ's hobbled. Also, the fact that Grimes is getting a lot of minutes. I mean, other guys though. Mitch, I think that if Tibbs could just do a better job rotating certain players, give Jericho Sims some minutes, giving Cam Reddish, please, some minutes though, get him off the pine, then I think this team will be a little bit better, be more fresher down the stretch. So that's my only grievance. And also inconsistent 3-point shooting. That because sometimes we're hot and cold from three though. So that's my only grievances. 3-point shooting, minutes restriction, and also iso ball. That's it.
All right, so my grievance is simple. Our coach doesn't always put us in the best position to close out games that we should win. I mean, look at the games that we've had big leads on: Atlanta, Dallas, um, Chicago. This one yesterday with Milwaukee, and down the stretch when it could be something as simple as putting the right player in. You know what I'm saying? Hartenstein wasn't working yesterday. Okay, well maybe let's go ahead and put Jericho Sims in the game and give him the opportunity to run and see if maybe he can slow down some of the momentum. Um, those are the type of things that I'm looking at. Where again, going forward, is this the coach that we want to lead us to continuous success? That's my belief.
Love that.
My grievance would be that we need to live up to the moments against big teams. To be honest, like the coach need to coach better. The players need to play better because we expect more. You know, we expect better IQs, no silly turnovers, no falafel plays, man. No waffling around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just sad to see that you see the potential that we should be winning these games and we losing them for some particular odd reason. It's just the weirdest thing. And like the refing, oh God, I think the refing would be my biggest grievance, G Money.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk.
Your ref has
They
been terrible.
they don't show us no love, fam. They
Right.
don't show us no love. And
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
air fouls, and then I look crazy when I bring it up, like because people like to sum things up and they don't really like to talk about the nuance of really what's going on. Like
Right.
we may, right? And
Mm-hmm.
some people do, you know, but they still talk in sums instead of speaking in nuance and actually breaking down actually what happened. Because that means your brain has to compartmentalize more moments and remember actually every little thing that happened in the game,
Mm-hmm.
which takes more mind power, which takes more energy.
Mm-hmm.
so,
Yeah.
so I'm just saying, man, like we got an opportunity at this particular point to make a little statement, like, and that's what I thought. Like, I thought, to be honest, I thought yesterday game was gonna be that statement, fam.
Mm-hmm.
And
They
I'm
were up
not going.
17 in the third.
We was up 7. We was up 10 in the fourth.
It was actually 8. I know it was actually 8. I know what you're trying to say. We were up. We had a late lead, and it was actually 8. But we were up by 17 in the third, and I felt that when Milwaukee sliced lead under double digits, that's when I think New York kind of lost their edge, though. Because up to them, when the Knicks were moving the ball at that time, they were sharing the ball around the horn, posting up the Bucks in the block. They would keeping Giannis away from the paint at that time, and they were contesting threes to start the game. That's why they were up 17. But down the stretch, they didn't keep doing that. And that's why the Goose
It
got
was
kicked.
that. It was that. A dude from Indiana. That I think he was just on Detroit. Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovich is on the hot.
No, but it's another European dude with the same last name though. I think it's pronounced the same way.
Are you talking about Beauchamp? Are you talking about Beauchamp or Ingles?
No. Is it? Was it Ingles? You may be right. I think it's Ingles. It was Ingles. No, he was on Utah. No, the one they had was on Utah. You're right.
Yeah,
It was
Ingles.
It was
Yeah,
Ingles. Yeah, now you're right. When I think about it for real, now you're right. It was Ingles. Ingles was killing us. Like,
he was
oh
silkier
my
than
God.
he was silkier than a snake. What? And he was raining bombs, getting into the lane.
Silkier than some snake boots and rain weather, man.
Mm-hmm.
Slicker than some car wax.
Yep. Yep.
Think you're getting some earwax.
Right. And speaking of Silly and car wrecks, I know we're talking about the Knicks, but this Suns Warriors game is unbelievable. The Suns are destroying the Warriors right now, despite no Chris Paul, no Booker, no Aiden, no Cam Johnson, no Cameron Payne in Golden State. Curry's back. Think about that.
It's his first game back, though.
I mean, that is true, though. That's true.
You got to get it. You know, it's basketball. You got to get back into that shape. You know, no matter how much you train, it's a certain speed that you got to get back accustomed to.
That is true.
And it's definitely if you play basketball, you know, and I play basketball, and I'm out here, I could play probably 6-7 months out the year.
Mm-hmm.
So I try, but it still take you and now that I'm older, I'm 35, probably a month and a half to get into true shape, where you're running and you're jumping and your body feel lighter and you don't feel as heavy, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, so and Curry's a professional athlete, so obviously he's working out way more than I am.
That's true.
So it'll probably take him at least 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Maybe
Probably.
a week just to get into game. And who knows? He might, you know, how much he's a professional. So it might take him next game. You know, one fill it out game, and the next game he dropped 50 on your head. You know, that's
very possible. Yeah. Yeah.
That's Curry. So, but what is their record? Do you know?
Golden State, they're 20-20. The Warriors are 20-20. Right now, they're the 7th seed. The Suns are 20-21. They're only a half game behind the Warriors. So and remember, the Suns are 2-0 against the Warriors this year. So hypothetically speaking, if Phoenix hangs on to win this game, they would have won the season series.
What quarter is it?
Third quarter. Phoenix up 19, 79-60, 5:49 in the third. There's still plenty of time, but
you know, it's the NBA.
And the Jazz about to spoil Spider Mitchell's home return back to Salt Lake City. The Jazz up by 4 late.
Who's their leading scorer?
Are you talking about for the Cavs or Jazz? Are you talking about tonight?
Yeah, no, for the Jazz.
The Jazz is Laurie. For the Jazz is Laurie Markkinen.
What do you got?
Laurie Markkinen is averaging. Give me some time, please.
No, for the game, not what he averaged.
You were talking about the game tonight. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry,
you on point. You on point.
If you talk about for the game, Larry. No, it's Clarkson with 32.
Who?
Jordan Clarkson with 32.
Of course, it's Jordy Clarkson.
Dude's a bucket getter, man.
Oh my God, that's who we need to be trying to snipe from Utah.
Big time facts.
Because he come with the attitude, and he got the game, man. He remind me of a way better version than what was it, Scotty P or what was it? Swaggy P?
Swaggy P, yeah, Nick Young, Swaggy P.
He's a way better Swaggy P.
Big time facts.
Swaggy P jumper probably was. Swaggy P jumper was probably better, but
right.
Excuse me, but yeah. Jordan Clarkson got the in and out, the jump shot, all of it.
He creates some shot, the mid range,
can create his own, could create for you. Yeah. The Knicks should have been trying to snipe him.
Agreed. It's just that I don't know what we would give to Utah though.
Oh damn! Almost had a flashback. Almost went back to my old ways. G Money.
Now Suns up by 26. Good grief! It's a sensational. Suns up 26 right now.
Oh God, G Money, you need a contract, bro. Sensational. Words like that, you need to be working for ESPN.
Thank you, man. Wow. And thanks.
Real talk like that. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you in your face, man. You coming up with that off the top of your dome. You sound like what was that dude from ESPN? The white dude that used to be like boom, and you know what I mean, like making all the.
Does he work for ESPN now? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, but he don't broadcast as much. He used to do the Monday Night Football.
Well, there was Al Michaels. Al Michaels used to do
Nah,
a
not Al Michael. How? Yeah, nah, we ain't gonna get into all of that. But
okay.
nah, I just can't think of dude's name at this moment. I could probably look it up, but that's not important.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been following the games right now. Let me look it up and see who's playing because I haven't been
But
watching.
but man, this Suns Warriors game is shocking. Think if you're anyone to bet on Golden State, you're punching air right now. I mean, think about this. And even the Jazz just upset the Cavs today.
Where? Hold on. Where are they though?
In Golden State, Phoenix. They're in Golden State.
They're in Golden State doing this.
Yeah,
86-20. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
and then they don't even have Chris Paul. Look at the players that are out. No CP3,
Ooh.
no D Book, no DeAndre Ayton, no Landry Shaman, no Cameron Payne, no Cam Johnson, no Jay Crowder. Think about that.
Philly dropped 147 tonight though.
On Detroit, man, it was a bucket binging. Yep. Utah sang a tune on Cleveland. The Jazz sang a tune 116-114, spoiling Spider Mitchell's return.
We got Indiana tomorrow. And
Mhm,
then, ooh, this a battle for a spot.
Mm-hmm.
This a battle for the spot.
Yep.
We gotta win this game.
Crazy. And another thing too, did you know that Miami won by a penny and they made all 40 free throws, which is an NBA record against OKC? Just a little G Money McNugget for you.
Hey, let me drop a bomb on that. Then if you dropping nuggets out here, man.
Mm-hmm. Woo!
All 43 free throws.
All 40 freebies. Money.
I just was looking at it. I ain't got it on the screen because I ain't trying to go through all that. But
that game was crazy. OKC was up 5 late with the ball with under a minute to go. Then Oladipo nailed a 3. It was 111-109. Then Kendrick Williams for the Thunder gagged 2 freebies. And then Jimmy McBuckets, strong like a Taj Mahal, gets an and one to boot to put the Heat up by 112-111. And then SG took kind of a bad 3 at the right wing, step back, and he made Naismith, who created basketball, cry with a clunker from 3.
That's why we should have won yesterday because we'd be at 23. We'd be tied with the Pacers for 6, right? Mm-hmm. And then if we win, we beat them tomorrow, God willing, we would have been almost up in the upper echelon.
Right, and we would have been them twice. And now
we in the cusp, and I don't want to be in that
playing. Yeah,
I don't want to be in that play. We better than the play. We clearly better than the play, and we just be fumbling the bag.
Agreed. We just gotta be a little. Agreed. We just gotta be a little bit consistent.
We just be fumbling the bag. I be trying not to go crazy, but we just be fumbling the bag, my G. It's crazy, man.
Cuckoo crazy. Right now, the Warriors are fumbling the bag right now and at home. So yeah, it is cuckoo crazy. We just gotta, come out with the right mentality, prevent the Pacers from transition, swung the perimeter on Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. Also, another guy we need to watch out, and people forget about this guy, Aaron Naismith. Man, he was a man amongst boys against the Knickerbockers. Like what, 23? LeBron James-esque 23 points. He was big time in that game, and why the Pacers had a chance, but it's going to be a close game. I think the Knicks will win.
No. Don't see, there you go with that doubt in your voice again.
I think we'll win the game. I just have a weird, because look, Indiana's not a pushover. I'm not saying they're great.
I don't think they're a pushover. No, I don't. I don't think they're a pushover. You're right. I just feel like we should come with confidence because we've competed in every game, whether we lost it or not. Right?
That is true. That is true.
We compete in every game. So
that is true.
Like, yeah, we lost. What we lost? How many times we got blown out this season? I think it's less than 10.
Let me see. Just file destroyed.
Mavericks beat
the Mavericks, the Nets, the Mavs, the Nets.
The Mavs, the Nets.
If you want to say Cavs in Cleveland, technically,
What?
kind
Nah,
of.
I don't call it lost by 10. I call it dog walked, where
Like
you
you
didn't
didn't
have
have a
no
legit
chance.
chance at all.
You didn't have a chance at all to win. The Mavs and
The
Brooklyn. That was
Suns,
it.
right? And also, you can say kind of Suns to the one in Phoenix, though.
All right. Well, I'll relinquish that. I'll relinquish that.
Right, but every game we have had a chance to win. We've been right there, yeah.
So that's all we can ask for, because at this particular point, until we consistently make the right decisions, the rest is not going to be on our side.
Agreed.
Until we fight through that, and you got to make it through that first, and then they'll give you that love. You know what I mean? Until you make it through it. Other than that, they're not going to do it for you. That's how it is. That's just how it is. They wasn't doing it for the Warriors until they won that first championship, and then they went on that 73-9 run. After they started, it's after they started feeling themselves, and then that respect was earned because they was doing it. You know what I mean? You just gotta. I'm not saying that's what we're gonna do. I don't think that's.
You just wanted to stay one game at a time.
Facts. We have to, fam. We have to, because we can't get our head of ourselves. That's why I don't think about I would like trades. We at the halfway mark now, so now probably we could think about trades. 41 games in, but draft. I'm not thinking about the draft right now. I'm still thinking about trying to make the playoffs and make a run. You know, whether it be a second or a conference, because I think we got a good enough team. We just need one more player.
Yeah, there's one more piece in the puzzle.
One more, before it was like two more players, but now we need one more player. I don't think people we need one more guy.
Just one more player
one more guy.
And then we'll be good. Yep.
I don't know who that guy is. I'll be sitting here lying to you. I've been thinking about the guy. It hasn't hit me. I don't want no just fly by night guy doing it for the contract guy. I want somebody that's going to do it because you're trying to turn up in New York. You know what I mean?
Right. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm hearing you. It's just I'm just watching this Suns demolition on the Warriors right now.
Look, I see you invested.
Wow, man. Wow, but I think the Knicks will be fine though. I think in this this part of the schedule when you have you have Indiana, Detroit, Indiana, Washington, Detroit, just beat the teams you're supposed to beat. Just keep sharing the ball, just share the ball, cut to the rim, do more backdoor cuts, slip cuts, baseline cuts, just do those type of things. Also, Randall played great defense on Great Freak because he was bodying him. I didn't like the shot selection Randall did in that game. That was kind of bad. But his defense was locked down. He did a good job contesting his shot. He did a good job playing without fouling. And I said to slow down Giannis, you got to take away the paint. Because even though Giannis is an underrated passer, especially goes full speed ahead, he likes to do the little pocket pass or the wraparound pass. Giannis. However, to slow down the Greek Freak, I say you got to pack the paint. If you can pack the paint on Giannis, you can neutralize him. Because even though he's not a good shooter, he's kind of a mediocre shooter, though. And that's why
they were leaking a little too much, though. Like Fournier leaked a couple times where he didn't actually need to leak, and was just giving. It was like you're in the paint, and most of these dudes, all they got to do is touch the basketball to get the shot off. You know what I mean? They're professionals. And then you get that touch. All you do is need to touch, and then it's just, you know what I mean? It's just a bing. That's all it is. It's like, and so they were some dudes were leaking way too much, crashing way too hard, and I didn't really appreciate that. He did, and they were doing it consistently and back to back, and I didn't really like. I'm like, yo, man, what are y'all doing? When, and I like the way Grimes was playing defense on Giroux.
He did.
But those last two possessions, you can't Look, you got to go over the screen. It doesn't matter. You got to force that. You got to force the moving screen because you're trying to fight so hard through the screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But
I know what you mean.
I don't think he went under twice and then 2 big threes and then bam, game over.
Right.
You know? And then it's
Right,
over.
Right.
So,
Right. And I thought you're right there. And I thought Grimes did a good. I thought when Drew Holiday hit those 2 tough threes, Grimes did all he could though. Like he stayed on Drew those 2 big threes. He stayed on him like a glove, and even Drew hit a tough uber duber mid range shot when to put the Bucks up before again though. Like sometimes big time. Sometimes players just make big time plays. Sometimes, man, and Drew Holiday made some big plays though, but I'm not too concerned. I'm not too concerned right now. I just think that against the Pacers, all we need to do is control the pace. Come out because we played good defense for most of the game until the fourth quarter. All we need to do clog the paint, contest his shot, and also we got to figure out zone. We struggle with zone sometimes. We got to figure out the zone.
the problem, it's not that we can't figure out zone. It's because we're still running this. Hold on. Let me take a deep breath. We're still running this ISO offense where if you see Randall or Brunson get the ball, dudes clear out. When we should be running a motion offense where dudes are constantly moving. And dudes get caught ball watching, and occasionally somebody might cut. And that's the problem why occasionally we can go frosty, ice cold. Because when you're ball watching all the time and you're not, ingrained in the offense because it's a movement all the time and anybody can get it that can score, then when you get it in these big moments, it seems bigger than it actually is because you're not touching the ball as much as you actually should be touching the ball in the flow of the offense. So I would put that on Thibodeau because we could run a motion offense. We just don't run it.
We don't run enough, though. We don't do a lot of give and goes.
We could run it. We just don't run it.
Yeah, we don't. You're right. We don't. Right, you're right. We don't run a lot of give and goes, handoffs, bounce passes to the rim. We don't do a whole lot of that enough, though. If we did a whole lot of that, this team would be more dangerous, though. The defense has come around. The defense has been better. The defense has been much better. But if the Knicks want to take the next step and want to be a real contender, like you said, a motion offense, swing the ball, find the open man, and to me, the Gesundheit. And we need to hit more corners. We need to swing the ball as far as corner pocket for corner threes, though, and get Grimes more involved. Yeah,
you got to think about it, right? Every time we get beat on simple basketball mechanics, right? What I mean by that, dudes move without the basketball. So, like early in the season, dudes was getting a lot of back doors on us.
Right.
Backdoor cuts. And then now, like yesterday, it was a lot of corner threes, or not even semi-corner. Semi-corner threes. If you're letting these dudes get to their spots, are you really even playing defense?
That's a good point.
You know where his spot. I thought there was what they called a scouting report. Right? I thought you knew if he get to the right corner or semi-corner, then he's 42%. You gonna let him take that when he can make 4 out of 10?
Right.
8 if he hot. Come on, these are little mechanic things that you know what I mean. It's just like they get so sucked in a vacuum and focus on. Now I get it. Sometimes you got to recognize. Randall has Giannis. He don't need no help.
Right.
I get it that you got to stay within the flow of the offense. That's why last night I'm gonna call it on Tibbs because his rotations and he played them too long in the first quarter. I
Agreed.
get it. Like it's like I get it. Yo, man, it's 12 minutes in the first quarter. Let these dudes get 6 to 8 minutes, then take their asses out.
Agreed. They'll be tired. Yeah.
Take them out. They don't need to play the whole first quarter and then come back in with 9 minutes left in the second quarter. I don't want to see that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to see that.
Right.
Robert Parr, salute.
Salute, man. Salute.
It's like that means you don't respect their time and your time management skills is atrocious. It's just trash. Because I get that. Put Sims, you can't just coach based on who you want to play. You gotta coach based on using everybody as a utensil when they're needed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I need Sims right now. That's 6 fouls that I can use. He body, he athletic. You think Sims can't at least go out there and give you some good minutes against Giannis?
Good point.
He's the only person as strong as Randall on the team.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll put his chest out there. He ain't gonna be out there getting punked like what's his face. He might look flimsy and floppy, but why is not the and this is what I gotta talk. Why are the front office not going to get big men trainers to teach these dudes how to be big men?
Mm-hmm.
Send them to Houston with Akeem Olajuwon to teach them a drop shoulder, a drop step, something. What is we? Why is these certain things not happening? Why is these dudes not learning the intangibles about? Why is these people getting paid and not teaching these dudes intangibles, man?
Right. We need to do more. We need to learn more fundamentals. Yeah.
Why is these dudes getting thousands of dollars and not learn? Come on, man. I'm not even talking about the players. I'm talking about the coaches that coach. Why is they not coaching the intangibles?
I don't know. I have no idea, man.
Are they only focusing on scouting or focusing on I get it. Their job is probably hard because it's a game by game and then you got to focus on so many different players. But you telling me that you can't teach the intangibles like boxing out? Like Tibbs, they don't box out. How are we going to be one of the best rebound teams and we don't even box out? Then we wonder why we give up so many offers. Because you think you're going to jump to get every rebound. No, you got to box out, then jump.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I'll be tripping. Robert Parr says, end of third quarter shaped the way the Bucks game was going to end. I heard is a liability on both ends. Missing bunnies at the rim, like RJ, so sad.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says, fundamentals, perfect statement, G.
Right. Thank you. Somebody's calling me, man. I'm sorry for interrupting, but somebody's calling me, so I gotta go. It was nice chatting with you, okay, man?
I appreciate you, man.
You too. Stay safe, all right?
Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
I'm about to end this in a minute, but I got some closing statements, man. Like, I appreciate what we have been doing. We still above 500, even if only 3 games. And we've been doing our thing. We're doing the best that we could. But I got a PSA. I need if RJ come back, I need you to wake the fuck up and do your fucking thing. Excuse my French to anybody listening, respectfully. Wake up and provide the necessary need to Randall and Brunson because they doing the best they could, and I don't need you to do the best you could. I need you to do more. We've seen your best. We need more. Straight up. And Obi, we need more too. We need you to rebound cut, all of it. We need the highlights, all of it, because we trying to make a playoff push. And if we don't make the playoffs, if y'all still on this team, it's gonna be hell to pay. It's not gonna be a Randall and a Brunson thing because clearly they're carrying us, right? Before it was Randall, now it's him and Brunson. So other people, y'all days are due, and y'all ink in this newspaper is getting written and read. So I'm just saying, man. I'm not hating. I'm just saying. Know what I mean? I'm gonna end it there. You know, I was having a little tangent tonight. I just wanted to have a little mid-season session. I appreciate everybody that came through 100%. Everybody, Kenny Payne, Robert Parr, Shaw Legacy, Delano Steele, feel me? Fly God, G Money, feel me? Everybody that came through, y'all know who y'all is. We all family. Know what I mean? Yo, 100%, 100%. I'm gonna drop this bomb and we're gonna get out of here like V.